Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of the Ohio Guys here. I'm Christian Ocampo and today we're joined by yet another special guest. We have Meaghan Golden, Avocato. Hey doing Meaghan?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
It's good to have you, especially for your first interview.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. Yeah, it's always fun to do.
Alright. So we're gonna make this easy question for the
Yeah, be nice
questions.
to me. Give me some softballs.
Alright. Alright. So first of all, what's it like working in the industry today?
It's a lot of fun. I have a lot of background in theater, but it was pretty much all stage performance before I got into working with Sentai. And it's just like it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of playtime for me, honestly. It's fun to go in and kind of not know what you're going to voice that day and sort of get some opportunity to play around with what your voice can do. So I have a lot of fun every time I go in.
Nice. During your time at Sentai, what's your favorite show you have worked on? Or if not, do you have any favorite show you have watched or seen?
Oh yeah, for sure. I have a lot of favorite shows I've worked on, but I think a couple have a really sweet place in my heart. They were either the first one that I did, or it was really interesting characters. So I guess I gotta go with Kaito from Fight Brain was the first character I ever voiced. So he's got a special place in my heart for sure. And then I would also say Tatsukiji from MM was a lot of fun too because he's kind of such a dichotomous character. You know, he's kind of a bro and he's like the best friend of the main character, but he also has this side where he loves to cross dress and he has this persona he calls the princess. And so I don't know, he was just a lot of fun because I kind of got to give him two different voices and sort of two different characterizations that sort of all wrap up in the same character. So that was really fun to do too.
All right. So, was that working on Fate Cavade, Linear Ilya, Prisima?
That was a fun one. I really enjoyed that show because the character of Liz or Laceret was so fun to voice because everybody else in that show is so high energy and has just a whole bunch of just wild energy behind them, and she's so apathetic. Just every single scene she's in, she's eating something or she's on the couch. You very rarely see her move. So for me, it was just kind of fun to play against that, especially when you're in the booth and you're hearing, what other actors have put into their performances, and everybody's so punchy and just full of all of this energy, and I kind of just got to play it all flat. So that was one of my favorite shows to do, just because that was such a different character, I think, from everybody else in the show. So it was fun.
I love the whole series and the whole universe of that.
Yeah, me too. It's a real joy to get to watch it back and just see even the characters that you didn't interact with that much, that weren't in your scenes, the other voice actors, and kind of what they brought to their roles, because the whole scope of that show and the universe those characters live in is so interesting and fun, and so many good roles across the board, but especially good female roles. So that's always fun to see.
Season 3, I can't wait.
I know, fingers crossed. Nobody's told me anything yet, but I assume it's coming.
I've,
Hopefully.
I saw the trailer already. I'm excited.
I love it.
All right. Not sure worked on. What was that working on Brennhilder of the Darkness?
Yeah, that was an interesting show too. It was one of those roles where I came into voice that day and I saw the character I was going to be playing, and for some reason, this character, whose name is the Initializer, is like this tiny little blonde 12-year-old boy who, for some reason, dresses like Run DMC. So when I saw him on the screen, I was like, yes, I can totally get behind this. I'm going to give this everything I got because he's a really weird little character, and he's only in a couple scenes, but I had a lot of fun voicing him too. We got to play around a little bit with what he's like and what his sort of magical powers are. So that was really fun too.
Okay, now I got a funny question to ask you. If you can be any character you have played in real life, who will you be? And you can mix and match.
Ooh, that's a really good question. Ooh, man. Oh, gosh. Who would I be if I could be any of them? I don't know. I guess I would say I've got a lot of characteristics that Liz has from Fate Collide. I can kind of be that sort of even keel sort of persona where everybody else is sort of running around and doing crazy stuff, and I'm like, whoa, let's slow down, let's have a snack, let's sit on the couch. That's fun to do. So I definitely relate to Liz in that way. But there was something to be said about my character from Nakaimo as well, who is this sort of duplicitous, kind of evil character, but you don't know it. The way she behaves to everybody else is very kind and sort of overly sweet. So that'd be fun. I don't think that I personally have a lot of characteristics that matches her, but I wish I did, right? I wish I was that complex. So she's fun.
I think it was a good character too.
Thanks. Yeah, she was a blast. Every scene I opened, I was like, whoa, okay, you've got some weird stuff going on here.
All right. Now, since you mentioned what was it like working on it?
Yeah, that was the fun one. When I got cast for that role, I wasn't super surprised. A lot of the times, the characters I'm voicing are men or are little boys, just because of kind of the register that I usually speak in. So when I found out who the character was, I was like, okay, yeah, I've got another guy. I'm gonna come in and voice that. And then when I sort of realized he had this sort of twist to his persona with the whole princess sort of dressing up thing, I thought, okay, wow, yeah, this is really different. And there's a lot here that I can sort of play with. So it was fun kind of giving him that additional dimension and sort of a different tone completely when I was voicing those scenes. So that was really cool.
Awesome. Another nice, how can I say this? Cute little show you worked on. What was it like working on AKB 0048?
Yeah, that was a really fun one. And pretty different too. I think that was the first show that I voiced where I was cast to play a female role. I'd done 3 or 4 shows at that point where I was pretty much exclusively playing little boys. So then to get cast in AKB, I came in and I talked to Chris Ayers and I was like, hey, what we got today? And he was like, well, you're gonna play a girl. And I was like, whoa! Just because nobody had ever given me a female role before, so that was fun to do. And that character specifically is pretty jealous and emotional and really invested in sort of the well-being of the group and specifically one other girl within it. So she was fun to play because there's so much of the sort of traditional sort of catty femininity of a teenage girl that I hadn't really gotten to play with before. So that was a lot of fun. And there were a couple of just like interesting little walla parts in that I got to do too, which were cool. There's a couple little stars that kind of flutter across the screen and they have really high-pitched voices. And so when I came in to voice that, Chris was like, I think I'm going to have somebody else do that higher range voice because I don't know that you got it. And I was like, okay, well, I could do a take and, see if it works. And I tried it and his jaw kind of fell open. And so that was fun because it's fun to kind of just push the limits of what your voice can do and sort of mess around with playing against type, which for me, again, is generally little boys. So that was fun.
All right, so is there anything else coming out that you can talk about or anything you just want to plug in at this time?
Yeah, I think I tweeted fairly recently that the last show that I voiced is one of my favorite characters that I've ever done. And unfortunately, I can't say too much about it because the dub cast list hasn't come out for it yet. The show has been announced, but they haven't officially said, oh, you're in it. So, I'm going to keep that a little bit under wraps until the voice cast is officially revealed, but I'm really excited about that. That was another one where I kind of got to push what I'd done before is a little different, so I'm really excited for people to see that one and see what they think. I really liked it.
I think I know what it is, but I'll keep quiet too as well.
Yeah, please don't make me violate my NDA.
All right, so last question, and we always ask this to other guests. Any Facebook, Twitter, or any other social media for the fans to get in contact with you?
Yeah, I'd say Twitter is probably your best bet. My Twitter is @Meagharina, spelled with my crazy Meaghan name. It's MEAGHARINA. And I try to interact as best I can with folks who are pinging me there. So if you want to follow me there, I'd love that.
All right, well, I want to thank you for joining us for an interview. I also want to thank our fans for tuning in for another episode of the Ohio Guys. So once again, everyone, hope to see you next time. Have a good one. I'm Christian.
Thanks, guys.
And she's Meaghan. All right.